Gold prices this morning back above 3,000, 3,030. That's got to be close to an all-time high. Joining us now with more on gold and the commodities market, Zuoz, industrial principal. It's really kind of across the board. We were talking, about the dollar, whether or not there is a change in a strong dollar policy, but for some reason, a lot of commodities are in bull markets. Is it all the same thing, or is it specific to each individual commodity?
I think it's specific, and good morning, guys, and hi, Joe. I think it's specific to commodities in general, individual commodities. Gold itself is obviously a great store of value. It's going to be there for a very long time. But there's got to be better trades right now when you're getting in at all-time highs. Gold seems to be high on the tariff hysteria, which is, as we may be thinking today, more targeted, and it may be transitory. I know that's a dirty word, but there's got to be better trades than buying gold at 3,000 right now. The biggest concern, I think, is China deflation, and we have a tremendous amount of geopolitical tension that is separate from tariffs, and tariffs make China deflation worse. So I would focus on China deflation as any sort of trade right now.
That sounds bearish, doesn't it?
Look, people are buying gold because they're nervous, right?
Not gold, for other commodities.
Other commodities, too. I mean, China's the biggest consumer of dry bulk goods, so they're the biggest consumer of iron ore, coal, and grain. Now, grain, that's still going up slowly, but that's because of population, right? But coal and iron ore are sort of sideways for them. It's been spurred lately, but Chinese stimulus has not worked to stem deflation. There's a lot of nerves about prices going down. Nobody really wants to invest. Consumers in China are very nervous, largely driven by the COVID crackdowns that they experienced for years. They're keeping money in their mattress. And then if prices are going down, they're waiting for prices to go down further. So I would be very careful about watching China and stop worrying about tariffs. If anything, tariffs make China deflation worse and puts a tremendous amount of pressure on Beijing.
What's the most important side of the oil markets right now? Is it drill, baby drill? Is it that if there was a resolution of Russia and Ukraine, would Russian oil be back on the market, or is it already back on the market in the what you refer to as the dark fleet?
Yeah, the Russian oil never left the market. There are sanctions, but about 20 to 25% of certain tanker classes are just simply moving Russian and Iranian oil to China. They shut off their transponders and move the oil on old ships. First of all, those ships are dangerous, but secondly, because of safety concerns. But secondly, that oil never really stopped moving. If we want to stop that moving, we can pick up the sanctioned ships and get them off the water. But the United States has not been doing that. The Trump administration has not been doing that as of yet, but there may be moves in that direction. He's been talking a lot about shipping, but Biden certainly wasn't doing anything about it. And so that has never really stopped flowing. It's a sort of a ridiculous farce to think Russian oil isn't on the market.
Great. Okay, Ursder, keep an eye on all these things. You're going to have a job for a long time, I think, Ursder. It's a very interesting time to do what you're doing.
Look, instead of burning Teslas, we might want to buy some rather than gold.